Yeah, yesterday we thought of pick up a domain, kind of insurance or any small scale domain for this implementation, right? So once you choose any domain, we have to do detailed requirement analysis on it, like complete requirements, what we need as part of that application. That's a detailed requirement analysis we have to do. Okay, let me give a roadmap. How can we make application successfully deliver? How can we implement and successfully deliver? Roadmap, end to end. Okay, let's see end to end roadmap. Okay. First phase, requirements gathering. Okay, first phase, phase one, requirements gathering. Collect all the requirements. Requirements gathering. We need to get all the requirements. We need to collect all the requirements. Whichever domain it is, we need to, who all will involve here, the actors during this requirements gathering. So the actors who all involve here or the developers or the people who will involve here. So during this requirements gathering, the main people should involve here is business or business owner. Okay, business owner or product owner. Product owners are the people who explains us business here. Whoever is the product owner, he is the business. He is the guy who is running that business, or he is the guy who knows the business. This is from business side, or you can say client. He is the client. So the client responsibility, he will explain his goal, business goal, or his business idea towards this application. Once he developed this application, what he or she wanted to achieve from this application. Let's say he want to develop a online food delivery application, a food delivery application he want to build. In his country, he don't have any food delivery app, so that he want to create a brand new app and he want to deploy in that particular region. So he will give all the required requirements. Then BA will collect, our business analyst can collect the requirements. He will describe the requirements. He will tell the requirements, or he will give the requirements, explains his business. Then our BA should understand or gather or collect. He need to collect that requirements. He need to collect that requirements. He need to collect that requirements here, business requirements. Then BA can prepare, once he collect, he can prepare a document. He can prepare a document, business requirements document. BRD he can prepare. Sir, are we doing all these in a current trend? Are people doing really all these means? It depends. If it is a brand new application, brand new, definitely this is recommended. Definitely we have to document on the fly with words only. We should not take requirement and we should not blindly start the implementation. We have to collect requirements and our understanding, right? Or be a understanding. Whoever listened it, he should prepare the document so that at least we can review with them again. We can say this is what my understanding, because the people are from different regions, different languages. Sometimes the requirements may conveyed in a different way, or they explained in one way, you may understand in a different way. So the final execution is different products, not as expected. So that's the reason you have to go back and review your understanding. This is what I understood. Whatever you said is I documented here. Is my understanding is correct or not? Once upon their approval. Okay, go ahead. You are good. You understood correctly and documented it. Take it forward. Or else if we add any corrections, we can add them and we can take it forward. That's how, we can fulfill the gap. Otherwise, going forward, it will create a big gap, and the expected product and the outcome will be quite different. Okay. Once you collect the requirements, BA can, or here only BA will participate. No, here you can involve all the technical people also during this gathering. You may involve your architect so that he can get the visibility. Okay, what he is expecting. Our architecture side, he may have some questions also. BA will think in a business angle, but the architect will think in a technical side. So he will understand the technical requirements as well here so that he can prepare a architecture. So architects also we can involve here, and the technical team also we can involve here. The technical team and technical manager, they can involve. So to based upon the project size, they can estimate how many resources are required. So they can do resources planning as well so that they can onboard some developers. By the time this requirements gets ready, once the requirements gathering phase is done, so finally all these requirements will be well documented, and as technical people involved here, it will go to the designing phase. In simple waterfall, this is how, right? So first is first phase is requirements gathering, next phase is design. It will go for designing. What level of design we need to provide here? At least architecture. So technical team will involve here your architects, okay, and your technical team should involve along with BA. Whatever you understood, with your understanding, you have to provide designs here, designing, application designing. So the main expectation is here architecture. So the architecture, which architecture or how you want to implement it, and the use cases, or the mock-ups you can create, mock screens to present UI UX. This is how UI looks like. This is how navigation. So when you create this UI mock screens, actual product owners or business will get more attention, and they can understand what we are going to design end product. With mock screens, you can showcase this is how the login screen looks like. This is how the dashboard. This is how each page will have the forms, buttons, colors. So up front, we can show them a mock product. There are so many mock UI tools we can design. So we can create some mock screens. The background, we can work on architecture, and we can create use case diagrams, everything here. Use cases, sequence diagrams. You can provide entity design or DB design, you can say. You can provide DB design here. So these are very critical for technical people, right? These are very critical. Once you provide them, it will be easy to developers to take it forward. But in a traditional application in Agile, are we doing all these exercises? Means Really, I would say no. We are not doing this so that it will create big gap. Not doing means will it give a good product means no. Always I recommend to do this exercise if it is a brand new product. If it is an existing product, definitely they would have architecture, they would be having all the use cases, everything in hand. Otherwise, they don't start. So high level visibility always we should have the end to end product visibility before we start. Otherwise, if they ask today, prepare something, a small component of application, tomorrow they will give one more component. Like that component by component we design. End of the day, all that components need to integrate together or run together. They may not work. They may not sync together. So it's always we should have a visibility, high level visibility on the entire product. Otherwise, it may not success. So then during after design, we can take it for the implementation. This is traditional waterfall, what I'm showing. Okay. So after designing phase, we can take it for the implementation. We can take it for the implementation. So here in this implementation phase, generally, right, in waterfall, we take the designs and we do coding. And for this coding, we do find out technical stack. During architecture itself, we will identify them. So in the technical stack, we will code and we do JUnits, JUnit coverage, and we'll do all sonar and vulnerability scannings. Okay, code cleanup, I can say. Code cleanup, everything we need to do here before delivering it. Once we find the technical stack, we do code, we do provide unit testing, everything. Then we deliver it for the testing. Again, in each phase, right? From here, from this phase implementation, if we go into Agile, right? Module by module, we will implement. We'll do that exercise in a different way. We don't implement all the modules at a time. We implement each feature by feature. Then after implementation, we take it for testing. So in this testing, all the SIT testers or end-to-end testers will perform complete testing on the system. System test they will perform. All the positive and negative, all the corner cases they will test to check the robustness of your application. System testing and load testing, main key elements before delivery. They have to perform. Otherwise, in real time, it may fail. So all the possible test cases they need to run here to see the robustness of your application. Then they can deliver it. Take it for the deployment. Then take it for the deployment. So in this deployment, your system engineers will provide the required environment for you. They will provide the environment for the deployment your code. In that particular environment, we deploy it. Then the next phase is maintenance. Live about it. So this is traditional waterfall. Collecting requirements, designing, implementation, testing. Uh, thought I'm planning for. There are so many waterfall images. Take anything. Mm, let me copy this. This is the traditional waterfall model: requirements, design, development, testing, deployment, and maintenance. Not so clear. Yeah. Oh, this is visible. So this is traditional waterfall. We do follow this in we do follow this in even Agile also, but for that particular feature which we are going to deliver in that particular sprint. Okay. So maybe some of you might have good idea on Agile. If not, also fine. I'll take 1, 2 sessions on Agile, how Agile will work. Okay. So in traditional waterfall, we collect the requirements, first phase. Then we take it for the system designing for the entire product. Okay. In traditional, where we used to develop products last 15 years before or 10 years before this Agile practice, right? We used to follow waterfall. There, what we used to do, let's say to collect requirements and understanding itself, if it is going to take 1, 2 months, we used to sit ideal that 1, 2 months, no work, only understanding the requirements. What we will understand for 1, 2 months of requirements? Okay, anyway, so that is most successful model for the delivery, but that is not successful model for the business people, or for the businesses, that is not a robust model, but that used to have success rate. Anyway, we'll talk about that pros and cons. So we used to spend lot of time here. We used to spend lot of time. All the people used to involve here, and they used to collect requirements, and understanding that requirements used to take a lot of time here in this requirements gathering. Team used to spend a lot of time, 3, 4 months, depending on the project. Then it will go for the next phase. After this 3 months time pass, we used to go to the system design, again 3 months. Then implementation, depending on the how much code we need to write. It used to take another 5 months or 6 months. So when actually the client or end user can see the end product means when it go to the deployment. Until then, he don't have any visibility on your productivity. Then it will go to the testing, then deployment and maintenance. Until it cross this step, business also will not have any visibility. What I explained, what you are implementing, until you give demos post this development, they don't have any visibility. Maybe 1 month for testing. Then after that, you may take it for the deployment. So till this phase, they don't have any visibility what you are doing. You spend a lot of time here, here, and here. It moved here after testing. So then actual business will have the visibility of the product. So for that, he need to wait for 1 year. If you see, no, this is not my, if you say this is not my application, this is not I expected. Will we go back and revisit and change the requirements? No. What the vendor people or this development team will say is, no, we don't change it. We'll take it as a separate change requirement. Again, they will ask for fund. Then again, we should go back, whichever corrections required, Again, we need to do the same exercise. Again, we should come back. Then we should collect that new requirements and we should check the how it will fit into the current system, then implementation, then testing, all this we should do. So to overcome this problem, right? To overcome this problem, business came up with the idea that if we go in Agile, each feature by feature we can deliver here. Okay, they will tell, boss, I have 10 modules, 10 features I have. So first I have user management module or user login module. User management module I have. Deliver this. Business will give only user management requirement. How many users they have in the system. I have admin, managers, okay, and some employees. This many profiles I have in my application. To manage these employees, to create these employees, to log in these employees, I need user management. Can you deliver this? So we'll collect that requirements and we will add them into our backlog. We'll add them into our sprint backlog. We'll create them as like stories here. Okay, whatever he tell, we'll collect them as a stories here. We'll get all the stories here. And we do the grooming, means understanding the requirements, and we do estimations here. Then we do planning here, sprint planning. Then from backlog to, okay, technically we will decide, let's take it forward in next to 2 weeks. Let's say we think that this we can deliver in next 2 weeks or 3 weeks sprint. We will put milestone for every sprint, 3 weeks or 2 weeks, maximum to 3 weeks. Or for some critical projects, they used to put up to 4 weeks also, 2 to 4 weeks. So let's say 2 weeks, 2 weeks sprint, sprint 0. We start with sprint 0. In that sprint 0, we put all these requirements, stories here, and we assign to developer story 1. So some developer 1, story 2, developer 2. Developer 3. So like this, we will assign all the stories. All the stories will fall under this user management epic. In Agile, this is how hierarchy used to be. We will have epics. Epics means the main modules or the main features. Under each epic, we can have multiple stories. One epic can have a number of stories. One epic will have list of stories. Will have list of stories. Many stories. One epic can have many stories. Each story, again, each story can have multiple tasks also. We can divide them into tasks. One story can have many tasks also underneath. Okay. So under this user management epic, maybe you are going and providing this many stories for your developers. And developer can create tasks if you want. Okay, this story is having 4 tasks. One is DB table creation, task 1. The second one is I need to code, task 2. Unit testing, task 3. He can create tasks and each task he can deliver. So in this sprint 0, what I am telling is generally they will go as sprint. In sprint 0, we will understand what is the velocity, how much strength we have to deliver. This is like taking a contract first time. Let's say, you are a new contractor to construct a building. I need to construct like 1 lakh square feet building, but you don't know how to give the estimation, realistic estimations. Maybe you have prior experience also, but he need that building in a different structure, a different architecture. So first we will say, let us start the work. Let us start the work. for 1 month so that I can see how much speed we are delivering, so that I can calculate the efforts, how much time still it will take to deliver the entire product. So that we will analyze in the sprint zero. Then okay, this is our velocity. Give the next modules, we deliver it based on our velocity. So once this sprint is done, in this sprint whatever we have done, we will deliver it. That will go for the deployment. So that by the sprint completion, the end user can see the product here. Within next 2 weeks or 3 weeks, it will go for the deployments. It will go for the deployment. They can see the end product. They can see the end product and they can feel it, or they can use it. Okay, they delivered it. This is the quality. This is how they delivered it. Okay, let me give the next module. So the module by module or feature by feature, they can give the requirements. Next module, let's say product creation, product management. So he's giving requirements for the product management. So he will tell this is this many products we have. Under each product, we have this many items. Each item will have so many categories. So whatever his requirement, he will provide. Then we will groom that entire thing. We'll do backlog grooming. Then we'll plan the sprint and we deliver it. Likewise, in each sprint, we deliver the feature so that the end product visibility they will have. By the next 2 weeks or 3 weeks, customer will can see the end product. That is not possible in the traditional waterfall. That's where people adopted or using this agile. Okay, we'll go more deeper into it, how we do, basically this grooming estimations. Okay, estimation session, how it will happen. This is the main, you know, thing that we need to learn, how we do that estimation. Then we can see the implementation part, deployment part, everything. I would like to create a WhatsApp group if you can stay back. Or if you have any questions meanwhile, okay, you can ask. Am I audible? Arif, Aishwarya, Aishwari.
Yes, sir, you are audible.
Yeah. So, let it be a like, just a minute. Not a one-way session, okay? Let's discuss. Let's discuss and, going forward, we need to develop together, okay? As we are asking, we also will participate in the development phase, right? Let's make it as a not a one-way session, okay? Let's discuss and create a product. But a small scale one we should choose, because we cannot fulfill everything if we take the bigger one, half piece only, or part of it we can design. If we can take a smaller one, right, we can design end to end. We'll have more visibility then. Just give me a minute. I'll share one WhatsApp group.
Hello, Naveen, sir.
Yeah, yeah. Go ahead.
Sir, actually, I'm a bit confused about the course. I mean, which topics you are going to cover. In previous DurgaSoft page, there was written that there are so many technologies which you are going to include in this batch. But
Can you share that page? I'm not able to uh, what
yeah,
page you are referring so that
sure, sure. Give me a second. I will give.
hmm. See, I shared one WhatsApp group uh, here in the chat. You please join there, you people, so that I can give the updates or helpful links, everything. So there you can find me. You can shoot me any questions also in that group. You are referring Durgasoft website.
Yes, sir.
Did you find the link?
Sir, give me a second.
.com. The course content link you are referring, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let me share my screen. This one only, right? You are referring into, correct?
No, sir. Let me share the link. I will send you in the chat box. Sir, I have sent the link in the chat box. Please go on that page.
Okay, this is actually not my content. This is a different faculty one, but it's okay. Let me go through it.
Okay.
Maybe they.
No, sir. Actually, what happened when I talked with the staff of DurgaSoft, they said that both are the same. I mean, the both faculty are same.
No, no, no. This is fine. Okay. What
Okay.
he is going to provide, I'm just checking.
All right. All right.
Are we going in a different direction or
Yeah.
he's aligned with us?
Okay.
Uh, Proxy pattern, edge server, centralized login analysis, login, micrometer, circuit breaker, distributor, click clock, distributor cache, RADIS, CQRS, event streaming. Yeah, technically we are going to see them, all of these, but project scope will change. So he mentioned about something property and casualty insurance. Luckily, we also thought the same
Okay.
uh, to manage the end-to-end insurance product management.
Okay.
I'm not, exactly aware what he's going to cover here. AI marketer, insurance analyzer.
So
What
can
about
you please tell me what topics will you cover? Actually, I just wanted to know, nothing else.
you? Okay.
Yeah.
So from this one, you wanted to check
Uh,
Spring AI, Spring Retry, Spring Data Elastic, REST to Open AI, Spring Doc. See, we have these models, but how you wanted to integrate them here? Is it
okay.
possible to cover all these means? I don't think. So the main area that maybe they are focusing is property owner service, quotation service, leads service, notification, agents, broker, market analyzer. This is a different thing. Ratings, recommendations, plans, campaigning. It's a different business. What we are thinking is create an insurance product.
Okay.
There we can create insurance products. Then that products we can make it available to the markets.
Okay.
So complete insurance product management system. So end-to-end product, how we can design. Let's say new product if they want to launch into the market. Before the marketing, what exercise they do internally,
Okay.
right? That exercise I wanted to do here. Insurance product management.
Sir, are we going to cover topics like key clock as mentioned in that page?
Yeah. See, technical topics, if anything you want to adopt newly, you can bring me. No issues in that. Key clock we wanted to add for security coverage. We can take it.
And sir, according to your link, as I'm watching on the screen,
Hmm.
there's written that you are going to use CSS JavaScript.
No, no, no. We will use Angular.
Ye- Okay, okay. So no, you are not going to
That
pick
was very old
JavaScript.
content, I think. Yeah. No.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay, sir.
So I'll take, on high level, I'm giving you all these, okay? Insurance product management system, here,
Okay,
or whatever admin teams who
yeah,
actually create, or, marketing team,
yeah,
marketing or admin team, whoever creates the product, right? How they
yeah,
create product, the complete end-to-end product name.
yes, sir.
So the product name and the product category, what all attributes it is having, what is the category this fall into,
Okay,
category management. Then in the under
o-
this category, what are all attributes will fall in.
okay. So it's a
Then
big,
finally they can create a product. They can create a product, and for this product they can create some questionnaire and
okay,
terms and conditions. Then if this product is reviewed and it is approved, then they will market it. They'll take it into the market. For that market, we'll create some APIs. Via APIs, we provide authorization to so and so agents or third parties. So third parties can pull our products and they can start selling.
okay.
Okay. For that, again,
So,
a different application. See, that is what I was saying, right? In the application beginning itself, end-to-end product we cannot create.
okay, sir.
Imagine there will be, hundreds of teams work in a different projects to create end-to-end products.
Yeah, yeah.
It will be in real time scenarios, I'm saying. Otherwise, if you ask me to create personal banking, I'll create, but for no use.
So, sir, we can say that you are going to teach, your main topic will be backend, right?
The main area is backend complete designing and implementation and deployment.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
yeah, and to understand or to see the integration part, right? Front end
yeah.
also we do here. I mean, I'll create a
Okay.
front end portal as well, and I'll show the integrations. Front end side also, you need to manage environments and you
Yeah.
need to do integrations, right? You need to make get and post calls. How you get the data, how you iterate and show it in the front end screen.
Okay, sir. Got it.
Minimum, the main focus is on the backend area.
Yeah. Actually, in Keycloak, there are some topics like user storage, SPI, and other stuff. I wanted to learn those stuff. That's why I asked you whether you are
In which
going to
one?
cover
In which one?
user user storage SPA. Actually, actually what happened in Keycloak when we use Keycloak as our authorization server.
Okay.
There we have two choices whether to use the DB given by the Keycloak, or otherwise we are going to use the DB of our own. I mean, and in that DB, we will have our records of users.
Mm-hmm.
And to use those users, we have to configure user storage, SPA, and other stuff. That's a bit a lengthy part. I wanted to learn that. That's why I asked you whether you are going to teach Keycloak or not.
We will use. Do you think that is very, difficult topic? I see it is a
Yeah, yeah.
simple key clock service, and they're making integration with key clock for authentication authorization. I don't see any
Okay, okay.
difficulty part here.
Yeah. Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Just-
Okay.
Yeah. Is my screen visible?
No, sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we will take a product. So not yet finalized. I thought to do the insurance product management creation. Okay, how to create end-to-end product and uh, approve that product to deliver into the market, so that all these marketing systems, different user systems will uh, you know fall into that. Otherwise, if your main focus is to see end-to-end system like logging and seeing multi-module, multiple users system, if main focus in in that area, we can take any a small management system where we can include all the uh, or different types of users, and we can create with minimal CRUD operations. Okay, so let's think about it and give me some thoughts, which one you feel good to do end to end within the limited time. Okay, as we are not going to spend a whole day, right? We used to hardly hear 1 or 1.5 hour a day. So within next 60 70 hours we should cover it. Apart from the coding remaining also we should understand. Okay, so think in that way. Yeah, hope you all join that group, right? Microservices architecture, Vinay. We will be developing application on complete microservices. Please join this WhatsApp group, which I'm sharing here. Okay. Once again, join here. Are you able to see? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Please join into that. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
And you will be getting a regular link. Okay. So we'll be starting a regular session maybe uh, from tomorrow or Friday. So
Okay.
once you get sign up, right, take the regular link. Okay. This is the demo link. They will soon start session in regular link. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll continue tomorrow. Till then, have a good
Sir, I
day.
have one
Hello, Naveen.
question.
Yeah, go ahead.
So whatever there in this web page, that will be chart covered, right, sir? The course content that whatever there in this page, I put it in the chart.
Yeah.
I put one URL in the chat.
Yeah, no, I'm checking. What is
Yeah.
mentioned, Spring Framework, Boot. These all will be covered. But this HTML, CSS, I don't think we need now. This jQuery. You can ignore 1, 2, 3 points. And the
Oh,
fourth one
okay.
also. Fourth one also. Remaining we can cover. Instead of this, right? Instead of this 1, 2, 3, 4, we will do it in Angular. Okay.
Okay.
As I was saying, right? No one is much, doing in a simple HTML and jQuery nowadays. Either it used to be an Angular application or React application, and back inside we are implementing REST-based applications, right? So this 1, 2, 3, 4 may not required. Okay, not 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, okay.
In that
And
place,
we'll be
this can
covering.
come there.
Okay, in that place we'll be covering the Angular, right, sir?
Hmm.
Okay, and we will be covering the Spring security also, right?
Yes.
Okay. And one small, one final question, sir. How about like in database and other tools like Kafka?
Yeah, that is what I'm saying. So during this architecture, right, during our requirements, if we find anything that required to use asynchronous communication, okay, we will use Kafka. Wherever it requires, we'll use caches. Okay, we
Okay.
can use them. That's not a big deal, I was saying, right?
Yeah.
But we need to design
Uh,
system in such a way. We need to uh, get the requirements in such a way to use that architectures. Okay, we'll
okay.
spend some time on the requirements, uh, which can cover maximum of the tools. Then we can start the implementation.
Okay.
Yeah.
The reason for asking that one is because we have a lot of openings on the integration projects. That's
Mhm.
the reason for asking that one.
Which projects?
Integration projects. They ask like in experience and integration projects.
Okay. Yeah. We'll see. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Kafka and
Okay. Yeah.
data. See, my main focus is here. First, not only me, right? Along with you people, I wanted to take this analysis to the architectural level. Okay. There we should find it out all the required tag for that particular technology, like Kafka or DB or NoSQL DB. So that in that point, you will also will understand, okay, for this scope, or this tools that we need to use for this architecture, this is all databases that we need to use. Okay. So let's
Uh,
bring a scope in such a way, or we will design the scope in such a way to provide or to use all these you know tools.
yes, sir. And can you please, in case if you are not covering any tool by any chance, can you please at least touch them orally so that by the end of this project we'll have like knowledge on all the tools.
Yeah.
I mean the working of all
In
the
my
like any
knowledge,
tools in the
whichever
project.
are
Yeah.
important, all I'm bringing on board to cover. See, if something is easy and doable, why should I, keep it aside? I'll include everything. Okay?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. So we'll continue this, or you can post me any questions in the group. Already shared this, right? So I see 3 joined, others not yet in. You please join in that WhatsApp group, okay? Please join and post me any questions if you have. Okay? We'll meet tomorrow. Till then, have a good day. Bye.